The adult human brain is arguably the most complex of all biological systems. This picture shows the side of an adult human brain. It's made up of 100 billion information processing cells. These cells are called neurons. The neurons communicate with each other by making connections. The connections are called synapses. It's estimated that there are 60 trillion connections in the adult brain. Now, those kinds of numbers are staggering. They're really quite hard to grasp. And there's lots of analogies out there to try to give us a handle on the kinds of numbers that we're talking about when we talk about the cells in the brain or the connections between them. What I particularly like is that the number of neurons is comparable to all of the trees in the Amazon rainforest, and that the number of connections is comparable to all of the leaves on all of the trees in the Amazon rainforest. Okay. That's a lot of material that we're trying to put together across brain development. The networks of connections among neurons create complex brain systems that control all of our actions, perceptions, feelings, and thoughts. If we look at the brain from other angles, that is, other angles than the one you see here, we can appreciate more of its structure. I'm sure you know that there are two sides of the brain, the right and the left hemisphere. And if you look down at the brain from the top, you can see that the hemispheres are relatively separate. They're connected by a big fiber bundle that lets the two sides of the brain talk to each other. What's remarkable is that for all of this complexity, the average human brain weighs about 3 pounds, and it makes it a structure that fits rather neatly into an average, and sometimes not so average, human skull. Given the remarkable nature of the mature human brain, a question that has intrigued scientists for many, many years is, how does the brain develop? The question of how the brain develops is really two questions. The first is, how does the structure